TFL EV is brought to you by Flow Charger, maker of reliable, high-quality charging stations for your electric vehicle.
The charging station still says that it's not charging the vehicle. It's 112 degrees outside, so we're not being easy on this car. We're just gonna keep pushing through and hopefully we'll be able to make it all the way there. 8% battery left, 18 miles of range remaining. We're not gonna make it to the next charging station right as we start taking up uphill again. Man, this is stressful. Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex here with TFL. Right now I'm in Riverside, California, and we're in front of an Electrify America charging station with the all-new Hyundai Ioniq 5. And this is the car we're using in our newest video series, Disney to Disney. It's gonna be crossing the country, going from coast to coast, basically. But Cole and I, Cole's behind the camera, we are picking the car up here and we want to get it back to Colorado to do some testing with it before that video series actually starts. So yeah, in this video, we're gonna see if we can make it from here in Riverside, California, all the way to Las Vegas on one single charge. That's about a 244-mile drive, and the range on this is about 250 miles. So we're definitely stretching it. We're going uphill, gaining elevation for a lot of it. So I'm curious to see if it's gonna do it. But first we need to top this off. We got the battery down to about 20%, driving it to this charging station. So let's top it back up to 100. We'll go from there. So we're using this Electrify America station. It does support 350 kilowatt charging, does have the CCS port, so it is true legit fast charging. I'm gonna spin around here so I can unlock this, and I already lost the key. There we go. So I'm gonna unlock it and pop the charge door open. Oh, hold. I would imagine that's how you do it. Believe it or not, this is my first time charging up an electric car. I've driven plenty of electric cars. We have a lot of them roll through the office working at TFL, but I've never actually driven any of them long enough or far enough to have to recharge it on my own. So this is a first for me, and I really didn't get any instruction from Tommy or Roman or anything. Cole, who's behind the camera, he's more of the expert on this. I'm not gonna let him help me. I'm just gonna see if I can figure this out. So we can see session fee right now, we're not charging, so it's at $0. They're charging 43 cents per kilowatt hour here. We are a member, so I'm gonna push the member button there, which is frozen. Of course it's frozen. I've heard that these things are finicky, so let's try the app here. Plug in and select your charger. We are at dispenser 2. Charger 2, swipe to start charge. Boom. And it says our vehicle is no longer communicating with the charger. Unplug and reconnect. But it does say initiating on the phone. So we'll try unplugging the car. So after playing with this for a little while, I did need to enlist Cole's help behind the camera, and he told me that the directions on here are backwards. You should start the charging and then connect it to the car. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but we'll try that. So, found my Walmart. I'm gonna go into charger 2, swipe to start charging. Now I'm gonna plug it in. Hopefully that's the secret sauce right there. Woohoo! That was way too hard. I'm a tech savvy guy, and that was way too hard. All right, so about 40 minutes later, we're just about done charging. We're at 99%, 1 minute remaining till we get to 100%, and it's really slowing down. It's only pulling 11 kilowatts right now. So yeah, as it gets really close to the end of the charge, it goes much slower. And if we need to stop to top off somewhere to get to Vegas, we won't go all the way back up to 100. We'll bring it to like 80% or something, but we're hoping we can get there on one charge. Just finished charging. We're at 223 miles of estimated range right now. Our drive is a little longer than that. We have the AC going pretty good right now. So we can turn that down a little and hopefully regen some on the way there on some of the downhills. But it's gonna be close, that's for sure. Let's go check the charging station and see how much that cost us. So there we go, $21.08. It looks like being a member saved us $8.16. That's pretty good for, you know, starting at 19%. putting basically 81% of the charge back into this for just over 20 bucks. I'm impressed with that. Anyway, let's get on the road, start heading out to Vegas. So yeah, we're on the road, 243 miles until Las Vegas. That's not exactly the charging station, but we're about 20 miles over what we need to be. 20 miles short in terms of range on the car. And we've got the AC cranking right now. It's a 90-degree day today. I'm hot. I don't want to shut the AC off, so we're leaving it as is for now. Once it cools down in here, maybe we'll tone it back a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I'm not the kind of person that's gonna completely shut off the climate control just to make it to my destination. So we're driving this sort of how I normally would. I'm not really trying to, well, I am trying to hypermile it and get good mileage, but I'm using the radio, I'm using the climate control. I'm not pretending this car is missing features. All right, well, we're right about halfway on this drive right now. We're just cruising down the highway. I've got the sort of driver assistance features on too, which is really nice. Besides, it kind of ping pongs back and forth in the lane just a little bit, but it does make driving really easy, so I am digging that. But little progress update. Like I said, we're about halfway through. We're 127 miles away from the charger right now. And if you look right here, we're 127 miles till empty. So we're right on the money right now. We do have quite a bit of elevation still to climb up, so we'll see how that kind of works itself out as we keep going on this journey. But as of now, 56% battery remaining, and it's 112 degrees outside, so we're not being easy on this car. We're just gonna keep pushing through, and hopefully we'll be able to make it all the way there. So I just got this low EV battery warning popped up on the screen here. We're at 10%, so I guess that automatically comes on at 10. Our range is 22 miles remaining, and we have 28 miles until our planned charging station. So I don't think we're gonna make it, but let's see here. Oh boy. All right, well, we just took this exit here because we're at 8% battery, and we saw that there's a charger 0.4 miles away. Starts with the name Terrible, and apparently they are pretty terrible because we just looked at the reviews, none of them work. So our only option now is to get back on the highway with 8% battery left, 18 miles of range remaining. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Also, if you look ahead of us, it's all uphill from here. So it just popped up a little message that said power reduced, charge immediately. So at 10% it gives you a warning, then you get down to 5% and it actually reduces power. I would floor it to see what that power reduction feels like, but I'm afraid if I do, we're not gonna make it to the next charging station right as we start taking up uphill again. Man, this is stressful. Well, you can see Vegas out in the distance, so we made it close. Not quite all the way there. That's an Uberable distance, though. I think we could put the car on a charger and Uber down to Vegas if we wanted to. But that was pretty stressful, especially, like I said at the start of this video, this is the first time I've ever driven an electric car far enough to need to charge it, and first time doing a road trip in one of these, and we're pulling into this charging station with 2% battery remaining and 5 miles of distance remaining, which is cutting it way too close. I don't like the feeling of that at all. I think if Roman were here, he would be thrilled that we got that for the video, but stressed about getting stuck. We're definitely stressed. So anyway, hopefully these chargers work, because if they don't, we're definitely gonna need a tow. But we made it pretty close, pretty impressive. Let's go charge this up. That was way too close for comfort. Let's plug it in. No network connectivity. Wow. We might be effed. Let's try a different charger. Thank God. So I think we were using the wrong station. I activated this one on Cole's phone That one still doesn't have internet, so once again, one of these two chargers not working. Oh. And we don't have the little port at the bottom, so slow charging only. But this will give us enough juice to get us to a fast charger and eventually get us home. So there you go. Did we make it to Las Vegas? Sort of. First experience but charging and road tripping an electric car. Gotta say, pretty stressful. If I had to do it again, I would have stopped probably 30 minutes to an hour ago to charge up. Because then we would have had more options. We could have gone straight to the fast charger, cut out all this crap here. And yeah, that was just too stressful for my liking. So it's definitely doable. I loved all the self-driving tech in it. It was an easy road trip, comfortable car, good range. I just wish that I wasn't so stupid, honestly. That's really the only problem here. Shouldn't have waited that long to charge. But we made it. We're gonna charge this up, get back out on the road. You'll be seeing lots more of this car right here. Like I said, Roman and who else is going? Nathan and Cole, who's behind the camera, are all road tripping this coast to coast from Disney to Disney. So stay tuned for that. You can find that on alltfl.com. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.